everybody. It is Sunday morning. We are on our way back from... Would you look like that for me?
You didn't let me do my hair.
Oh. Yeah, we both look a little... let me rephrase that. I look a little rough this morning. It's been a long weekend. You look great, Darren.
Thanks, wife. You look great, too.
Anyways, back to what we were saying. We're on our way home. We've got Miss Thunderberry in the back. Can't really see her. I'll insert a video of us getting her loaded this morning. It might be a little dark. We left as early as we could to get back home. I'll show you this video here real quick, and then we'll get back and we'll kind of fill you guys in on everything that's happened this weekend.
So, yeah. Yeah, I hope we're all...
Miss Thunderberry. As we said last night in our video, we'll probably just call her Berry. She comes from a very well-known ranch in the Longhorn world. We're very excited to have that brand at our house. She's pregnant. She should be calving around May or June. So we're pretty excited. So it falls right in with our calving season, so we should be able to get her bred back. Yeah, it's a little later than what we have, but should be able to get her bred back. We put the bulls back out with no problem. She is a 2019 model, so she's, what was she, almost 4, I think. She's around 4 years old, so still plenty young and has lots more growing to do. But in the video last night, not sure if you guys have seen it yet, I apologize for how late it got loaded. It was a long night, or a long day, and then the hotel Wi-Fi did not like uploading to YouTube. So apologize for that. Catch up if you want to see all the craziness of running the massive Longhorns through the ballroom of the Embassy Suites in Tulsa, in Dallas. Take a look at it, because it was pretty darn cool. But what they did, they set panels up and made stalls in the parking lot, and so there were probably, was there like 70 animals? No, there's probably like 80 animals there.
90 something.
Oh, about 90 animals. On Friday they had a heifer for charity and a heifer sale, and I think there was 20 or 30 animals in that. And then last night they had, I think it was 66 cows. So just imagine the parking lot of the Embassy Suites in Grapevine with 90 some Longhorns in it. And some of these girls, there was a cow there that, as you saw in the last video, sold for almost $200,000, and she was she 108 inches tip to tip or something like that. She was over 100 inches tip to tip, which is massive. That's why that's really sought after in the Longhorn world, especially the people that have the money to pay it. It's nice to say you have a 100-inch cow in your pasture. So that was pretty cool to see that. And then they just ran them into the ballroom with panels up onto a stage, and that's where the auctioning happened, and that's where the charity happened. So it was just really cool to see, and we met a lot of really nice people. But on that video, we also told you guys that we had some not the best of news while we were gone. A lot of you guys have asked, how dare we leave Val and all of this? Well, we do have family. We don't leave often because we feel bad leaving all the chores and the cows to my parents. And this is a prime example as to why. So if you guys are watching this, we do apologize, Mom and Dad. But yesterday morning we got a phone call from my dad, who was out checking cows and feeding everybody for us. We have a cow, I call her Sweet Cheeks. We've showed you guys her several times. She's an Angus, a red Angus. She's the one in one of the pastures that gets lice bad every year. She's the only cow in that pasture that got it. her for it. And if you guys remember, she looks pretty bad. I'm gonna take you off of this. Oh, I'm just getting tired. So, but anyways, my dad goes out and was checking on them yesterday morning, and it looked to be that Sweet Cheeks had started having a baby probably sometime Friday evening, late evening, that unfortunately got hung up. I've had her for 6 or 7 years now. This is her not her first rodeo. Like, she's a very well seasoned cow. Accidents happen. That's not no. Anyways, you guys know what I want to say when I say, you know, it happens, unfortunately. But the calf, it had one leg out in its head. Its front leg got hung up really bad, kind of backwards in Sweet Cheeks. Unfortunately, the calf had passed by the time my dad had gotten out there, and there was nothing he could have done different. But yesterday, we had to, while in Dallas, we wrangled up some of our friends to help my dad get this cow at least somewhat caught, get this calf pulled out of her. So they were able to get that done. They were able to bring her home. We gave her antibiotics, gave her a steroid, everything just to make sure she doesn't get an infection, because that calf was probably hanging out of her for a little while. So we have the sad side of that, but the kind of silver lining on this story, my parents were able to introduce Val to Sweet Cheeks yesterday. Val was confused because Val has never had to figure out where the teats are on a cow or how to nurse off of a cow.
You've seen a cow?
Let alone you guys have seen her see the Longhorns and the heifers we have. She's scared of them half the time. They're significantly bigger than she is, and she just doesn't know any better. She just knows Duke. But they were able to get her latched on once she figured out where the milk was. So I think she had one pint of actual milk replacer yesterday. But she is now nursing Sweet Cheeks. We're keeping them in really close contact just to make sure that Val can figure it out on her own. My parents have been putting them in a smaller pen, and when they do that, Val goes straight to nursing. So I do think it's a matter of time before Val figures it out completely, and then hopefully her and Sweet Cheeks can go out in the paddock at home so we can keep a close eye on them, and hopefully we can make something good happen from this loss. It would be significantly better for Val to be nursing a cow in Sweet Cheeks, and I don't want to say we're unhappy that we don't have to bottle feed her, but
we're happy that we won't have to.
Yeah, I mean, it is a chore. We were glad to do it to keep her alive and everything, so we're not complaining about that at all.
Are we?
But I mean, I'm not. Are you? But so fingers crossed that Sweet Cheeks and Val can. I guess that Sweet Cheeks adopts Val, and she's being protective over her. She's mooing at her. She's talking to her. She has never once.
Definitely not talking.
She's talking in cow terms. In cow language. But anyways, Sweet Cheeks has not been aggressive at all. She's not refused to let Val nurse. I mean, she's being great. So fingers crossed that all works out. Like I said, you guys have. We unfortunately started this YouTube channel on a very crappy year for us. Welcome to farming and ranching, I guess, guys. We usually don't have this bad of luck. I guess when it rains, it pours. But hopefully something. Yeah, it didn't rain. But hopefully, like I said, they can get along well, and Sweet Cheeks takes her. and Val can be a normal cow. It would be wonderful. A normal calf, I guess I should say. But once we have we got about a 4-hour drive this morning. So once we get home, I'll show you guys some more videos of Barry, and definitely get some videos of Sweet Cheeks and Val. And so, oh, and I do know you guys are going to be worried about Duke. He did have to spend the evening by himself, but that was for his own safety. The pen that Val and Sweet Cheeks are in, he can get out of very easily. I did not want him to get out and something get him and or he run off. I don't think he would, but he is most likely going, as long as Val and Sweet Cheeks are doing fine together. Duke is most likely going to go back to his family today, so he will. I know you guys are going to think that he's going to be lonely, but he's going back to his mother. He's going back to his brothers and sisters. He might miss Val for a split second, and a potbelly pig. He might miss her for a split second, but I can promise you, as soon as he sees his mom, he is going to forget who Val is. And Val's, and I'll show you guys on this, she doesn't seem one bit bothered. I think she's getting pretty used to Sweet Cheeks. So.
You said she doesn't like Duke.
I don't think she likes her, but I think Val just likes somebody that's around. So we're hoping that takes place for Mama. So, but I'm gonna quit rambling, and we will get some videos for you guys, and hopefully you guys see this later this evening. So we're home. Just leave her in this area for now. We can just leave her in here for now. Are you gonna hold this gate? Huh?
Watch her.
Guys, you're gonna come your way. It's okay, Mom. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Hi, baby. Let me get out of your way. Hang on, let me out of your way. Welcome home. Oh, look. Oh my goodness. Duke, you ready to go home and see your mom and your sisters? All your friends? So this is Sweet Cheeks. You guys remember her? Her neck looks like that from the lice. She's been treated and better, just has to grow back. But as you can see, Val's doing pretty good with her. That's exactly what we want to see. Got her home, shoveling in nicely. Hi, sweetie. Hanging out with this cutie. Hey, sweetie. Hi, baby. Not quite yet. Says, Mom, help. Oh. Oh. Train things touched me. But no new babies out in the heifer pen. So patiently waiting. Says, I don't know you well enough for that yet, bud. Finish this video off with Val getting her some dinner. And before y'all say anything, yes, she does look pretty bad. She's very drawn up, but she had a very traumatic day yesterday. She's eating and drinking and everything is doing good, so she'll fill in and be much better in a couple days, so. But Val is happy. Mama is happy. Mama acts like she's hers now, so. Until next time.